When it comes to third row spacing in this thing, I am actually genuinely surprised how much space is back here. I have a couple inches of head clearance. I've got a ton of space for my knees. I've got a ton of space for my feet, which is something that I typically don't see in vehicles with 3 rows. Now that's one of the benefits of this transit van, because if you need something that can hold 6 or 7 passengers while easily converted into a cargo van, the Transit Connect Passenger is absolutely a good option. When it comes to technology, it's not a lot to write home about. It is a very basic vehicle, but it is also very budget friendly. In that third row, there's not a ton of stuff back here. As you can see, we've got a little holder along the side, we've got a few cup holders along the back, and we also have our vent control, both sides. Now, a couple things about this back row. We do have the option to lift these headrests up if we want to have a little bit more of a comfortable feeling in the back there. Now, when it comes down to the second row, I still do have quite a little bit of space. Now, a couple things to point out, these seats in the middle row are not adjustable, but there is a few different configuration choices depending on if you need a 6 or a 7-seater. So what we're looking at right now is the dual captain's chairs, which is going to give us 6 maximum passengers. There is an option for that second row bench instead, where you can have 3 passengers sitting side by side in this middle row. So again, it really ultimately depends on what your current needs are. When it comes down to spacing, as you can see, still up overhead, I've got even more space in this middle row, like 6 inches almost. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I am super impressed. Now, a couple things, I've got a bit of knee room. So the driver's seat is set up for somebody who's 6 feet tall, so that's good. I still have some knee room, still have a bunch of foot room in the back there. And very similar to that third row, there's not a ton of technology back here. We've got some basic vent controls on both sides. And as we start to move down, so a few things with technology, we do have our 12-volt adapter. There is the option there for that built-in inverter. And moving down, we've got our fan control, as well as whatever the temperature is in the back. There's also a few pockets along the side, so if you need to store a few extra things, you've got the capabilities to do that.